So, howdy neighbor. Welcome to Howdy Neighbor with Kanan and Taylor. I'm one of your best neighbors. Kanan, Basil, Hassan, Jamil, Mustafa, Khalil, Yusuf, Taha.
And I am Taylor Art.
Yay! Isn't that fun? I got a long name and he's got a short one. That's some cool. That's what we in the business like to call.
Our big, we have done failing comedy, failing movies, and now we're going to try our hands at a failing podcast.
Exactly, that's true. Our aspiration is actually to move downwards. We're going to try to break new ground on the bottom of the iTunes chart.
How many people cannot listen to this podcast?
Yeah, it's going to be really... Wow, I can't hear you at all, my man. Skype is balls. Hang on. Hold on.
All right, good start. So let's jump right into it.
Let's jump right into the business, the bit of the business, the plan. We got a plan for this.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I've got my notes.
Yep, I've got the itinerary right here
it says
next
bird
to me.
Food and fish food is what my notes say, because that's something I had to remember to do a bit ago.
I'm in a closet. I'm in my brother's closet. I haven't come out of the closet yet.
No, you're a shy boy. I can't say boy. All right, so take three.
Take three.
Or four,
let's
I think. I don't
sync our audio again, huh? Bud? How's that sound?
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
That's close enough.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
I have it. Problem is there's so many other audio waveforms that look just like it.
Yeah, that's the issue. Is going to be actually finding that clap. That'll be really fun.
That.
We could record in Reaper. Reaper's pretty good at it. But anyways, that's beyond the pale. This is a program that we are running. We're in it.
This is take 3.
Take 6 of Howdy Neighbor.
If you're listening to this,
you know one of us personally, so we're not going to do introductions.
To you often,
yes, that is.
You watch our movies.
That could be assumed. Movies is a strong word.
The only
you watch
time
our project.
You ever hear from us is when we need you for a filming project.
Yes, we're very selfish that way. Yes. That is. I think it's good because like a lot of podcasts don't know their target demographic, but we really have a strong handle on our target demographic, and it is our own second cousins and third aunts.
Worry about remembering your biggest fans' names when you don't have a biggest fan.
Yeah, that's perfect. Anyways,
very stress-free.
Here we are coming at you live from the bottom of the iTunes podcast chart.
I don't even know if we'll be on in a chart. It'll just be stored away in limbo.
You can think of us. You can you can think of us as like Mr. Rogers' ghost recording from beyond limbo, beyond the purgatory.
It's Howdy Neighbor.
Howdy Neighbor in the neighborhood.
Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, but terrible.
A lot, yeah. Neither of us love sweaters, but we have we have a fondness for sweaters.
In an ironic sense.
Yes.
I own a sweater, ironically.
Oh, I don't own any sweaters, so I think that's on you.
Yeah, it's from the 80s. It's made out of wool.
Oh, interesting. This is fascinating audio.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No,
I'm in a
Burns. That would make it, I think, more exhilarating.
I'm in a closet right now, Harry Potter style, hanging out in my brother's room. My brother's outside the door. There it is. That's the level of professionalism we bring to you here, our fans, our people.
I've got a water bottle that is empty.
I have a Nerf gun, and I have 1 to 11 vaudeville staffs next to me. I don't know, canes. Canes is a better word.
I have some Audio-Technica monitoring studio headphones, and I'm not wearing them because we're doing this on a phone call.
Yeah, that's fun.
So,
here's a really cool thing about Howdy Neighbor with Kanan and Taylor is this is a fun segment that we like to call Kanan and Taylor look around the rooms they're in and name things. That's really fascinating. That's really a fascinating thing.
Yes, that's where our roots in observational comedy really flourish.
I have an old joke where I used to say, "What's the deal with observational comedy?" But I do it in like a kind of like a Seinfeld voice.
That was one of the first jokes, and Mirage would go, "Ha!" and then move on.
Yeah, she once told me she hated it out loud to my face because I said it like 6 or 7 times in a day, and I laugh. I do this fun thing where if no one else laughs at my jokes, I feel like I have to laugh as much as they would laugh, as I feel they should laugh.
Thing. If you don't laugh, then you've just let them win. You've just told them that you are inferior to their thinking.
Right.
And so
It's like we don't
yeah.
negotiate with non-laughers.
Exactly.
It's really fun.
Exactly. SEAL team.
Jokes.
Exactly. There it is,
SEAL,
everybody.
SEAL
We'll be here all
team
night.
lol.
SEAL team jokes is what we are.
SEAL team jokes. That's us. Anyways, I told Taylor earlier today that I couldn't probably record until about 2:45. I planned earlier in the day to record it, like 2:30. I texted him. He said, "Yeah, that sounds great." And then at about 2 o'clock, I had to text him, "Hey, Taylor, I'm sorry I won't be able to record probably till 2:45 or 3 today because I'm running errands." And what I didn't want to say to Taylor, and what I'm telling him now for the first time, live, coming at you live, is that those...
Father?
No, those errands were... I was getting a facial with my sister, which... I mean like an acne removal facial.
Yes, of course. I would not.
Of course.
I have astute accountability when it comes to me suppressing myself when it comes to the word facial.
Yeah, it's a fun word, and there's lots of different ways to mean it.
Interpret it, yes.
I was at the facial place.
Yes.
I was out getting facials.
Yes.
And what happened was our appointments, I live in Westlake Village, a pretty, I don't want to brag,
so we've just allowed our
class.
first super fan to find us and murder us.
That's good.
Information, which is good. I'm not in any rush. But if you want to come down and kill me, whatever, that's cool.
Taylor lives, depending on how you want to pronounce it, in Camarillo, California.
Test to see how many people hear this. Put out my address.
Yeah, and then you sit at home awake all 24/7 with a gun clutched in your mouth.
So
your mouth?
essentially,
in your hand.
Essentially just everyday life. Nothing would really change.
That's how Taylor works. That's how Taylor lives his life all the time.
Yeah.
So I was getting a facial, and I wanted to mention that just because I think it's kind of interesting that I would tell Taylor, no, I'm running errands, but really I'm running an errand where I'm just getting myself pampered. Is the errand I was running.
Yeah, I did wonder, is your mom the kind of mom who sends you out on errands often, and do you have any fighting room on that, or do you generally just let them go get the errand stuff? Like groceries, things like that.
Yeah, the only errand I run is to get Totino's pizza rolls from my local Vaughn's.
So you never get sent on errand runs?
I mean, here I get sent to pick up my siblings all the time. That's like the main...
Yeah,
I don't know. I think that counts.
I think that counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, Seth drives, my brother, for the nobody listening to this. And I get sent on errand runs relatively frequently. And I think...
Yeah.
I never see the world as clearly through my own eyes, with my own perspective, as when I am walking down a Target aisle with shitty music playing, with a cart full of food that isn't for me, following a list that has many items on it, and then leaving and coming home and going back to my... That's always a fun experience. That's really comedy gold.
This is really funny stuff. I know that when I am in like a store, like a grocery store or a Target or something, I've noticed that like this is just one of the many ways that I've noticed like over the years, like self-awareness about how terrible I am at doing things. I noticed that like when I'm in a store, I have no system of like, okay, I'll go in the aisles, read the aisle signs, look for the thing that I want to buy. Right. Instead, what I do is I walk in a straight line until I hit a wall.
And then I turn left.
I just turn either left or right and look for the thing. And eventually I find it, but it leads to me taking like 45 minutes to get,
Yeah, that seems pretty inefficient. See,
it is.
I have a pretty good thing. So let's say whilst I'm out shopping, I also for myself need to purchase some vitamin waters.
Okay.
Now, let's say...
This is a fun hypothetical. You would never do this in real life, right, Taylor?
I would always... This is my life. Yeah, when I'm not out in Hollywood, snorting coke off hookers and making multi-budget, multi-million dollar budget.
No, I think multi-budget works.
Multi-budget films. I am, carousing Target. I don't think carousing is a word.
Oh, you're really in the weeds. No help from me.
Oh, So no, what I'm getting at here is if Walmart has vitamin waters for 98 cents and Target
Right.
has them for $1.05, I'm
A
still
dollar oh
going to
five.
Target. And because this has been
Uh-huh.
my system for about the last 2 years, I know where everything is. So I don't.
Oh, I see.
When I get a shopping list, even if things are more expensive, I'm still going to Target because the atmosphere is just nicer than a Walmart.
Uh-huh.
It's closer. I can just handle it better, which is very important to keep your mental health in
Yeah,
mind.
no, I agree. I
These
actually have
things.
I have kind of a rapport. I get what you're saying about, you want to go to the place you're comfortable, because I have kind of a rapport at this point with the checkout clerks at Vaughn's, and it's good
Yeah.
to have a rapport with them because you don't want a stranger seeing you buying, say, and this is not a hypothetical again, I just want to get that out of the way, buying two 16-pack boxes of variety packs of Gushers, Fruit Roll-Ups, and Fruit by the Foot, along with the large box of white cheddar Cheez-Its. Uh, and
Yeah.
and and you don't want a stranger to see that and ask, is that for a party? Because if a stranger asks you that, you have to say yes. But I have kind of built up this kind of reputation, I guess, or like I said, rapport with the checkout clerks at my local Vons, where if they see me buying those exact three items, which I do every Monday, they will
This
not
isn't a
say
joke, by the way.
no. None of this is
very,
none of
very
this is a
true.
joke, and it's not a joke because, like everything else we've said in this podcast, it's not funny. But
Exactly.
I if they ask me, is this for a party? I go, yeah, party of one, and then I shoot them two finger guns and I leave, and they laugh at it uncomfortably and sadly, and I can see the sadness in their eyes, but it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a twisted mirror of my
Now, for
own.
me, I actually have some of the people recognize me, but the problem is all the people who work at my Target make me very uncomfortable because none of them are normal people.
Hmm.
And so I generally try to go to the self checkout, but the problem is I'm always getting bottled water and things, so
Yeah.
it's a big pain. So I have to go to the thing. So I have very similarly uncomfortable relationships with some of these clerks, many of which are men above 50.
Oh yeah,
Many of them
I
with
love
skin
that.
conditions.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That's really really
and
good.
very dirty hair. This is, again, not a
Hmm.
bit. This is very,
Not a
very,
joke.
very true.
Not a joke.
Yeah.
Nothing we've done. I think it's important to distinctify. Distinctify is not a word. Nothing we've done yet has been a bit, and you can tell. Like again,
Yes.
like I said,
We're just trying
none of
really
it's
hard
funny.
to be normal.
It's very difficult, honestly,
Which
you guys.
is
I don't
not-
know.
Yeah, you can sit there in your non-existent house listening to this garbage, thinking, "Wow, they suck at this." But how about you give it a shot, pal? You don't know me. Well, now we're attacking the viewers, and I feel like that's not very good. And I say viewers,
Even
know,
listener.
rhetorically. Yeah.
Let's be honest. We all know who
I
this
would-
is for.
yeah, I have about 3 names in my head of people who will listen to the first episode, and then I think we'll have one of those 3 people listen to the second episode, should it occur,
Right.
which I imagine it will. And then after the 3rd episode, we're going to get very used to it being a nice little 0 next to
Right.
whatever the notification
Wouldn't it be
is.
great if we did put it up and we got 10,000 downloads day one on iTunes, and we were like, wow, we hit the secret juice. This is what everyone's been trying to do.
If that happens, should that happen, if this podcast, this particular episode, gets 10,000 views, gotta think of something. I'll eat a post-it note.
Okay. Wow, really putting your betting the farm on that one.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna eat shit or something because what if it happens? That's not.
That's true.
I would need a lot of money to do something like that.
Now you have hit on the fundamental mindset of a gambler, which is, what if it happens? That's the secret. Taylor's got it. You got to think about that.
That's.
Do you want to
I'm very
yeah?
good at that. Every night I go to bed thinking about our movies, and I just think, what if we were
What
actually.
if we were actually
successful.
famous, successful, or
Yeah. And then I
recognized,
masturbate, and then I fall asleep and repeat the same process the next day.
that's Taylor's life
Yes.
in the summertime.
Yeah, summer. Yeah, this summer particularly. Canan, for, again, our many, many viewers, is leaving at the end of
I
August.
am.
So this
I
summer
will
for
be
me
gone.
has just been dedicated to hanging out, finishing our film projects, starting up
Right.
this bad boy.
Right.
And,
Starting up this wildly successful new adventure.
Yes, I'm sure it will
Hey,
be grand.
Taylor, I think since it's just us talking now, it's just we can be honest with ourselves. It's just us having a phone conversation.
Yes.
Do you think? I think this is going to be much more or much like over under much more or much less successful than our hit 2015 comedy pilot Recovery Room. Would you say?
Well, let me go and see the views on Recovery Room.
Okay, let's do a deep dive. Statistically,
so while I do this, let the people know what Recovery Room is.
Okay, Recovery Room was...
I should say let the person know.
Let the person know.
Yes.
Recovery... Well, people can also be a singular, I think. Isn't that like how like the peoples can be... Nope, I'm wrong. Anyways.
Okay, so I'm at the thing, so fuck that.
No, hang on. I got this. I can handle it.
Okay, are you talking about this podcast in general or this particular episode?
This particular episode, let's keep it small. But I real quick want to say Recovery Room was Taylor and my first attempt at a web series of scripted comedy episodes.
Exactly.
And it's centered on a story around 3 young men who had been, in one way or another, hideously crippled, which we realize now, with the benefit of 2 years of hindsight, is kind of like an ableist, like a shitty thing to do.
Yes.
I was a blind man.
Albeit, we very, very improbable things happening to us that I don't think you see very often.
Right. It's not like I don't think we were making fun of actual. They were made up
robot arm
ailments. Yeah, they were not real. Yes, but.
So
anyways,
we were retarded,
it was dumb.
but not retarded.
Right. We were just slow.
Exactly. All right, there goes 50% of our viewers. Okay.
They're gone.
Yes, we've already gone in with the discrimination.
How many views we got, Taylor?
Okay, so I want you to guess.
Oh, okay.
All right, to make 2 guesses. How many guesses do you think this podcast will have by 30 days time? By the time it's uploaded. Okay. And then guess how many views Recovery Room has.
All right, let's play like high-low on this too. So I'll say okay. So this podcast, I'm gonna go ahead and say 15 downloads. 15 downloads in 30 days.
I'm gonna go with 7.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
All right.
Now the sad fact about Recovery Room episode 1 is that it has more views than Raccoon Wrestlers episode 6, our most recent episode.
That is deeply upsetting to me.
It has 70 views.
On a Jesus.
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
70 different people. That means 70 different people saw... Esteban was my character's name, I believe?
Mm-hmm. Esteban
Winsmore, a character who was...
And our good friend Spencer, he played a gay pirate, which is just... what's funnier than that? What's funnier than
a gay pirate, really? I don't think anything is. Yeah. I think we cracked it. We got it in one.
I keep thinking back to his gag he did once where he stuck French fries into his mouth and he said, "I want to suck your dick." They were
gay. They were chopsticks. He said to us. He also prefaced it by saying, "We were at. Oh, this is a fun story. We should talk about this.
Let's do this story. Okay.
Okay, but let's begin with.
Hey, would you look at that? It's content.
It's a wild content appeared. Yeah. No, Spencer and I were about to tell you the story about how we ate Japanese food one time, which doesn't sound interesting now, and I promise it isn't. But
I've told this story before, and people generally actually are very intrigued by it. So let's keep
talking about how good the story is before we tell it. That sounds good. No, but let me first say what Spencer's gay Dracula impression consisted of, because he says to us, "Hey, Kanan, Taylor, check this out. I'm about to do my impression of gay Dracula." And then he took 2 chopsticks and he stuck them in between his lip and his teeth to make them look like walrus tusks, and he said, "I want to suck your dick."
We couldn't stop laughing.
We laughed for maybe 12 minutes. It was rough, but anyways, okay. Let me set the scene setting. This was a year ago.
I want to get in on this too.
All right, go ahead. Yeah.
I have pictures of this as well.
We'll tag team it. Go ahead.
Exactly,
you start. No, you take first shift,
Taylor. So we were wondering where we should go to eat. We,
I mean, it's more... Sorry to jump in. Sorry to jump in so soon.
Of course.
Yeah.
Go for it. All respect here.
If I remember correctly, there was a little more pressure on it than that, because I was leaving that night to go for the summer. I was going on summer vacation.
Oh, that's correct.
For like a month and a half, so I was going to be gone. So it was our last hurrah.
Spencer, Kanan, and I go out to eat. It's kind of an ordeal. It's either going to be Carl's Jr., in which we eat and leave, or we're going to go somewhere and we're going to be there for like 4 hours.
Right.
And the worst thing is that we don't even drink, so it's just pure unadulterated idiocy.
We just run on fumes.
Yeah.
All right, so take it. I just wanted to say,
Okay,
yeah, I was
yeah,
leaving
no,
on
that's
that.
a good detail. So, after going, what is the word I'm fucking carousing? What's the perusing? Is it
Carousing.
Is
Carousing. Carousing is like partying. Perusing is like looking.
perusing? That's what I'm looking for.
Right.
Perusing. We were perusing our phones for local restaurants.
Right.
At which point, after a few minutes of that, Spencer said, "Let's go to this all-you-can-eat sushi place near Moore Park College, where
And
we've all gone to."
Yeah, I heard him say all you can eat, and then my brain became like static fuzz.
And I
because,
thought it would be
yeah.
fun
Right.
because I've never had all you can eat sushi before. I've had
Yeah.
sushi, but not all you can eat. I've heard mixed things up until this point because sometimes it's just really shitty
Garbage sushi. Yeah.
that they just pump out. But this place was good.
Delicious.
Yeah. So we drive there, and generally I am the driver because my car has AC and all of that fun.
The
little
stereo
goodies.
works.
The stereo
It's a
works.
nice car.
It's just a fun little car. On the inside,
Getting-
the outside's a little, nicked up.
This night it was kind of like a party bus. We got on the on ramp, and Taylor, do you remember what happened on that on ramp that fateful day?
Yeah. So you see, generally I like to think of myself as a very, very good driver. The thing is that when you have two shouting Neanderthals in your car, it becomes very difficult to think independently. So
Yes.
you become, and especially when you don't know where you're going, so you become very dependent on what people are telling you, even if it may be unrelated to what you should actually be listening to.
Correct.
And so as we are getting on this on ramp, it is a curvature. It is one of those ones that kind of
One of those ones that, yeah,
loops around.
right.
Both Spencer and Kanan, I believe, both yelled.
Yes,
that's
we
what
did.
It sounded like.
We
They
both yelled drift
drift.
very loudly, and Taylor
And
didn't
immediately
really.
I
Yeah.
am burning rubber
Yeah.
onto the freeway.
I mean, it was rough. Like I think, did you pull the handbrake or did you just turn it really
I don't
fast?
have a
and do the
handbrake,
foot
and that
brake?
would
Okay.
destroy my car.
Right.
But it was a sharp turn, and I had to level it out.
Yeah.
Which is not something I usually do because I don't have the money to afford tires. I'm not like reckless in that sense. I don't
Right.
think in general. I drive fast in the fast lane. Other than that, I'm very safe and I'm always
Right.
watching my surroundings and don't tailgate or anything.
But
I
that's
just
pretty much where the
defend myself
story.
here.
That's pretty much where the story begins, is because it just like that sets the stage for the night of reckless frivolity. that
Also
would
gives all
follow.
of our new viewers out there, namely anonymous nobodies, because I don't even have any words because they don't either, because they don't exist. But it kind of sets the scene as what our friendship and our trio is like.
Yeah, we can pretty easily be described as being running on a volatile combination of peer pressure and
Yes.
That's pretty much it, actually. Peer pressure.
Yeah, pretty much. But
anyways-
very comfortable peer pressure. We've all
Yeah,
known each other for a long
Right,
time.
exactly.
Yeah.
We all kind of lean on each other a little bit.
Yeah,
for,
we're very much
right.
we're different than most friend groups. I would
Generally, the way that our trio works is that one of us will be abusive, not emotionally abusive
Yes.
to one of the other ones, and then
Yes.
that person
generally
is
me. If they're having
Right.
problems figuring out who to abuse that night,
right.
I'm kind
We
of
default
just the,
to Taylor.
Yeah, exactly. I am.
And
the
then
default.
and then Taylor will lean on the person who's not abusing him for emotional support.
Which is default Spencer.
Default Spencer. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, I abuse Taylor. Taylor leans on Spencer.
Yes.
Spencer abuses me, and I lean on Taylor. And then
So
Spencer
we're
also,
kind of like a teepee.
yeah. And then Spencer. But the problem is now what's happening, and I don't want to get too into the weeds here because Spencer might listen to this.
Yeah, don't get into the weeds.
But now what's started to happen is Spencer will abuse both of us, and we'll just lean on each other.
Yes, I would say in the last couple of months,
Yeah.
the abuse has gone way down, and we've realized the gravity of our situation because everybody is leaving, and
Right.
so we've really My Little Ponied the fuck out of our
That's
friendship.
true. I would agree with that.
I think,
yes.
yeah. And what is nice is that anytime there are issues, is both me and Kanan are very much like go-getter, to the point
Candid about
people.
talking to it. Yeah.
So there's never, if there is awkwardness, it will get addressed and it will be resolved, which is not
Right.
something you can generally do with most friend groups. You just
Right.
kind of talk to that other person. Hey, why is Jessica like giving me the shit eye?
You
Or
know,
something
I
like
don't
that.
understand what I did or what I said.
As where with us, it's yo, so what the fuck is up? And then
Yeah, what the fuck?
We'll shoot the shit, and then it'll be over, and we'll never
Right.
think about it again.
We'll quash the beef.
I
So
feel
anyways,
like we've kind of gone on a rabbit trail here.
That's fine. We end up at the sushi place, and we go in and we sit down, and it's awful. I mean, the atmosphere. I mean, because they want you to get out of there as quickly as possible. It's an all-you-can-eat place, so like
Yes, I think
the lighting
it
is
sits
shitty.
around 75.
Huh?
I say it's sat about 75. Seated about 75.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
Sat. Yeah.
It's sad about 75.
Yeah.
We sit down and the seats are uncomfortable. The lighting is bad, but we don't give a shit. We're hungry.
Yeah.
The guy
All
comes.
I care about is that the sushi is good.
Right, exactly. Which it was. It ended up being very delicious.
Yeah, we'll get that out of the way. We can't bore this down with unnecessary details, so we'll get that out of the way. That the sushi was good.
Very, very delicious. We look at the menu. We figure out it's going to cost us each $25, which is about as much money as we have.
Here's where I will step in.
Yeah.
To explain how this operation works, and then
Right.
I'll let you get back to the actual
That
happening.
sounds perfect.
So how it worked is essentially you would pay $25 during the time that all you can eat was happening, and that was about $25. And again, like Kanan said, that was all the money we had because
Yeah.
we're all just students, making small livings.
Right.
And so what would happen, how the sushi place worked is you would pay $25 and they would give you this sheet with all the sushi on it, and it had 3 columns with check marks.
Right.
And for each round, you would put checks next to the sushi you want.
Right.
And then you'd keep giving that back to them until all 3 columns had been used up. And then
You leave.
You leave. You're expected to leave.
We asked the
But that
we
is
asked the
not
guy.
Well, we'll get there in a second. Let's tell this in linear fashion.
Right.
Say. But so what happens is not what happens. So you would pay $25 and that's how it works. And so we were there was 3 of us. We were all very hungry. I can put away a pretty decent amount of food on a very, very hungry day. I can put away about 90% to occasionally 100% of a pizza.
Yep.
Just like Jennifer Lawrence, who's so relatable. And
And then Spencer and I
Spencer and Kanan can put away a lot. They're big boys.
Brief physical description of Spencer and I. We're both over 6 foot tall, and we both weigh more than 240 pounds.
Yeah.
So, you don't get to be that way unless you eat a lot.
Exactly. But
right.
I wouldn't say that either of them. Then if you haven't seen them, there's no obesity.
Right.
Like that. It's just
Spencer's.
kind of like it's a combination of like big bones and just like body fat, but not fat.
Right.
It's not like all in your gut. Like when you
Right.
stand up straight, you make a regular figure, just kind of
Right.
inflated.
Spencer's also like 6'8", just like I don't know, get that. I guess
Yeah,
that's
they're not people that you would, if you had a choice of who you're gonna mug one day in Santa Monica Boulevard.
Right.
You probably wouldn't mug Spencer and Kanan. Although it wouldn't be the worst idea, because Spencer has a very low pain tolerance, so you would probably get. But then again, none of us have money, so it's kind of a unholy paradox. So that's how the sushi works.
That's we sit down and we the waiter, who's very nice, gives us this thing and we're like, okay, he explains his whole system to us. Young guy. Yeah, poor young guy, probably just started working there.
I have to imagine, and I don't know why this, but generally when you go to a sushi place, and this isn't racist, I don't think, but it almost always is run by Japanese people.
Well, I mean, you'd hope, like, you want it to be run by people who know what the fuck they're doing, I guess.
Exactly,
yeah.
but I mean, like, the waitresses and everything, like, not just the chefs. I mean, like, everyone is, like, Japanese. And every now and again, you'll have, like, that one, like, really white dude who just looks really uncomfortable. And so, at least in the places I've been at.
Right.
So at this place, though, it looked like, if I had to imagine, it was the son of one of the owner of this establishment, which was located in Simi Valley.
Right.
Yeah.
I wish we knew the name. We could call. Like, I want to give them more business to make up for what we did later. But basically, what happens is he gives us his menu. Spencer and I are looking over it. It's got 3 courses clearly marked on the menu. Are you Googling it right now?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. We look at this menu and we think to ourselves. We immediately notice a discrepancy, a problem. We say to the waiter, "What happens when we finish all 3 courses and we're still hungry? Can we order more food?" And he looks at us. And
eyes go wide.
Eyes go wide. He says, "Well, that doesn't happen, but I guess."
He thought we were being like theoretical.
Right. He goes, "I guess if you want more food, I can maybe bring you another menu." We're like, "All right, that sounds great."
Like another one of the things with the columns.
Right. We order all the all the food we want for the first course. We eat it. The first course only took us like 20 minutes. We were hungry, so we really dug in. By the time we get through our second and third courses, it's been about an hour and a half.
There are a lot of sushi places in Simi Valley.
Oh, well.
I'm trying to find one with an interior that looks like the one we went to, but I can't really find it.
It's a rough time.
Yeah.
So we spent about an hour and a half here. At this point, like, everyone who was in the sushi restaurant when we first came in is now gone. And the people who sat down around the same time or a little bit after we did are just kind of finishing up.
Yeah, we sat through about 2 rotations of customers.
2 full rotations of customers right by the end.
I think I may have found it, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think, does this ring a bell? Omega Sushi?
Oh, I think so. I think that might be it, yeah.
I'm looking at the interior, and it looks like it, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I think this is it. I'm almost positive that it is.
Everybody, go to Omega Sushi. Bad ambiance, but very delicious
But then
food.
again, you're always going to get that in these places.
An all-you-can-eat place, right.
Yeah, straightforward dining option featuring sushi along with familiar Japanese rice and noodle dishes. 4.5 stars, Omega Sushi, located at, well, I can't fucking find it, but just go, it's in Simi Valley.
Go ahead and Google, my man.
830 East Los Angeles Avenue, Simi Valley, California. Go there today.
Boom.
And yes.
Fucking enjoy it.
Sins.
Yeah. We ate 6 or 7. I can't remember. 6 or 7 courses, Taylor. It was a lot.
So many. Fucking.
It was a lot.
I think we did 6. We did not get a third.
I don't think we got a third table. Yeah, but anyways,
6.
when we tell the guy, hey, we need another menu. We just finished, our third course and we're fucking starving.
Already by this point, okay, but around by the time we had gotten 4 courses in out of the total of 6.
Right.
It stopped being about hunger. It became a challenge.
It became a challenge. Yeah, we were there for I can't remember, but I think we were there for like 3 or 4 hours.
We were there for like 3.5 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were getting looks from like people who owned this fine establishment.
Right. Yeah. And we
were not leaving.
We didn't really decrease like our first round. You order like 6 things of sushi. 6 roll packages or whatever. We did that every course. We didn't slow our roll as it went on.
We were not doing. I'll take an octopus and a tempura crunch roll.
We each tried to order like 2 different things that we would just kind of polish ourselves.
By the time we got through the first menu, we were pushing for like things we had never tried before and all kinds of crazy things. Yeah.
Right.
Which probably made it even worse for the chefs who were like now.
Having to really stretch,
finding every single ingredient in their kitchen,
right?
For these people who are not going to be giving them any more money,
right?
They already have.
We finally pack up and get ready to leave.
It took feel like we're gonna throw up.
Yeah, it was. I could barely walk, and we realized we pay our money, and then we realize when we're filling the checkbook, we don't have
money.
What you would call a gratuitous amount of gratuity money.
No.
We tipped about $3. No, I think $3.
I think it's like 3. We each put down $1.
We each put down $1 on our $75 bill. It was, and then we waddled on out of there.
It was not on purpose. We weren't even like. It was just for some reason, because it was very much done in a much different way than a traditional restaurant. For some reason, it didn't click that we needed to tip. Yeah. That it was like we were supposed to like tip, like we would have done it on a card or something.
Yeah.
But
yeah, absolutely. But we were just like,
all
right.
It just did not cross our mind.
In our hunger-addled brains, it didn't really exactly.
I think at that point too, we were just so focused on. We thought they wanted us out, and we were focused on getting out.
Right. I think we maybe have. I think maybe we folded up one of the bills and made it like origami kind of.
Yes, I turned it into a fucking. I took the one out of my wallet that I had felled into a triangle.
Yeah.
I think it's folded, but yeah, and I put that on the fucking table. So now not only did they only get $3, but now they have to work.
I was gonna say,
currency.
It seems like a nice gesture, right? You're like, oh, I'm gonna make like a little piece of art for you, but no, now you've just got a fucking crumpled bill. Like that's what you're dealing with.
Maids like make swans out of the fucking towels. You're like,
yeah, and it's like I just want to dry my body. You gotta untangle this towel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I usually, when that happens, I'll just use it in the shape that it's given. I'll just like shove that swan's neck up my ass crack, dry it out.
There you go. Here's a fun thing that I do. I don't know if you do this. This would be interesting. So I'm sure,
Right.
Kanan, you have taken a few showers in my house. When you
Yes,
have
I
been
have.
in my bathroom, you probably noticed that there are 2 towels near my
Yes,
shower.
I do notice
Do
that.
you
Yes.
know what that is for? It's probably not too hard to guess.
One for your head zone,
Yeah, like the upper
and
half of my body.
another
not
half
including
for your
armpits.
butt zone.
Yeah, pretty much. That's
Huh.
it. Yeah, so many would call it unproductive, but they go in and they go out at the same time. So I don't know.
I would have assumed, up till this point, Taylor, I always assumed that one of those 2 towels was for, like, any of the other 3 members of your family, but
Only
I
one other
suppose I
family
was
member
wrong.
uses that bathroom.
Oh, really? Is it just you and Seth?
Yeah, so speaking of Seth, he's calling me. Let me answer this.
All right. Well, this will be interesting.
Hold and accept. Hello?
I'm just going to sit here by myself.
Hi, I'm in a thing.
Chillin'.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Alright, are you guys here? Alright, Kanan and Seth, you're both on the line. We're live, on air. Let me put this on speaker. Okay, Seth, what do you have to say? Kanan,
I hope
every
this
word.
is... Yes, I hope this is a proctology thing. Like, I hope you got some sort of...
Taylor?
Yes.
It's a laptop question, if that's...
Laptop question.
Okay, laptop question.
We got a caller. We got a caller live on air.
I can't tell which one's you and which is Command. This is funky.
That's how we work. We give you a little
Group mind.
dose of schizophrenia, and then you answer all of our questions.
Right.
Right, okay. Remember that HP Stream 11?
Sure, yes.
Do you remember it?
Hold on. To our viewers, for context, Seth's laptop is broken, and I have to help him find a new one.
He watched too much porn on it.
Hi, Pam!
Okay, no one's listening to this, Seth. Don't hopes are too high.
Taylor,
Yes, yes,
okay, do you remember the HP Stream 11?
yes. Though, is that the most recent one you had?
It was my old blue one, but it's
Oh,
a newer one.
okay, sure. I do remember that.
There's a new one, it's for $200. It's,
How much?
yeah, 200. No, wait, one's like 180, not even 200.
Okay.
What's the main name? Yeah. And it's the store says 320. Wait, 32 gigabyte. I'm literally using it just.
Okay,
for
so
video.
this is great entertainment.
Super duper good content we have. We bring you only the best in laptop tech. It's like if you could monitor
It really
an
is an assortment
IT
show.
call.
We're teaching the viewers about everything.
It's a variety show.
Yeah, we've got technology, we've got good eats, we'll have entertainment, a little bit of comedy for those late night folks who like a little bit of that edge, a little bit frisky.
I always think of podcasts as like imaginary friends because like you can listen to them and it's just like pretending you have people near you who are talking and like want to talk to you and you just like quietly like they're like your imaginary friends. We're like your
the best
imaginary
friend
shitty
you
friend.
can have. Okay, so it has 32 gigabyte storage.
It says SSD, yeah, and then it says memory 4 gigabytes. I'm literally using it to plug in my DVD drive and watch videos on it. Right. And write papers.
Okay, well, what now said? There's a third thing. What does the
Third
processor
thing.
say?
What does the processor say?
There's nothing that really Intel Celeron dual core.
Dual core is not bad. That's what my computer is, I think.
It's not bad. Okay, Seth, so we're gonna dive right in here. Tell me what it's called.
It's called the HP Stream.
HP Stream?
Yeah, but I can't find it on Amazon. It's not on Amazon. It's the old one on Amazon, but not the new one.
Okay.
Where's
Does
it
it
in?
have any
Where's
other
it
qualities about? How much is it? $219?
It's either 200 or 180. I don't know which one it is. Because there's like the prices are all screwed.
Alright, well, it has 4 stars.
And that's enough for us. Kanan and Taylor seal of approval right there. Bing bang boom.
Yeah,
Buy the
it has-
laptop.
It has
That's
4
your official
stars on
advice.
Google Shopping.
We bring you only the best advice directly from us. Original advice. Only Kanan and Taylor can give you this advice. 4 stars on Google Shop.
It has a 6-hour battery life. Let's look at.
That's not bad.
Alright, let's read some of these reviews.
Shit!
This laptop's best feature is its.
Hang on, hold on. I just shot a Nerf gun by accident.
Fucking dingling. Wait, can
Uh-huh.
Mom hear? Wait, is my mom here too?
Yeah.
Okay, so Mom,
Great.
I didn't
Family
tell you that
call.
we were doing this, but me and Kanan are recording a podcast.
Right now, actually. Not like in perpetuity. Like it's happening as we speak. You're on it now, so that's cool.
Will I actually be on the podcast?
Yes.
Yes, but I wouldn't worry about your privacy.
Yeah.
Okay, this review, provided by Best Buy, my mom loves it.
Well, there you go.
3 stars, volume. I received this item for Christmas, love the color, but haven't even had the laptop for a month, and there's absolutely no volume on it. I'm going to bring it back to Walmart today to see where it gets me. Not sure if I want my money back because it worries me that something else might happen. Cons. Paltry onboard storage capacity, the screen quality isn't good, and the keyboard as well as the touchpad are merely passable. Hey Seth, I'm going to go ahead and give you a nice little pro tip that we just do this bit later because I don't think this is a good laptop.
Yeah, bad laptop. Buy a Chromebook. That's my advice.
I can't because it won't work with my DVD thing because I need to watch ESL DVDs for my college class.
You know, you should tell your college class person is DVDs are old. Laserdisc is the future.
I will talk to you later, Seth.
Bye. Thanks. Let's give a round of applause to our guests, Seth and Taylor's mom. High five, everyone. Good job. We did good. Bye, my man.
I'm hanging up on Seth. All right.
Hey,
Okay.
it's just us. You're good buds, Kanan and Taylor, in your ears, 24/7, just hanging out.
Okay, so I think that took up a nice 10 minutes.
Perfect.
I keep getting this
Completely
little
usable.
notification saying I have an hour and 18 minutes left of disk space remaining for recording, which is weird. It's probably because it's downloaded onto my small drive, but I think we'll be done by then.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So yeah.
Just hanging out. Where
I
were we
felt
with
like
the
we
sushi
were
story was
going,
over?
I was talking about my dick towel and my face towel, which, I mean,
Right.
what's the difference, am I right?
I mean, you already think with your dick, so
Yep,
that's pretty much where your brain
Yeah,
is.
that is such an accurate description of me. No, it's always funny when people defend themselves after a joke. That's always makes real comedy gold.
It wasn't. A joke is that's a generous term
Yeah.
for what
More
that
like
was.
Like a quip.
A whip.
A whip.
A quip. Yeah, so if you heard a loud bang in the middle of that phone conversation, that was me accidentally firing my brother's Nerf Centurion at the wall. And if you heard my neck cracking, which I didn't think you would, but I'm monitoring my levels right now, and you definitely will hear me cracking my neck very, very loudly at like normal speaking volume almost in that call somewhere. So keep an eye out. Eagle-eared listeners, keep an eye out for that. Those 2 little Easter eggs, now that you know what they are, know what you're looking for.
Absolutely. Okay, so here's a fun little thing. There was a centipede in my room the other day.
Okay.
So I saw it, and I kind of, I don't know, I don't really freak out about bugs, but I definitely don't want them near me, because, like, if I'm sleeping.
Right, I agree.
And all that. And so, because it's in my room. I mean, it could crawl on me and into my ears, up my nose. I don't fucking know.
Lay eggs in your brain. Yep, I know. That's
Yep.
science.
Yep. Females can actually carry up to 100 and something eggs, I believe.
Wowzers.
So it was a normal house centipede, which is, in
Right.
my opinion, actually more gross than like a regular centipede.
Now,
So
why
it
do you
has,
say
like,
that?
Because its legs are very like disjointed and
right,
it looks much more, devilish.
Yes.
I would say.
Much
So
more
anyways-
evil.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I saw it, and so I was thinking that I'm gonna have to go full exterminator and find this little guy and get him out of here.
Mm-hmm.
But then I do some googling, and house centipedes they eat spiders, silverfish, all those other dang pests.
Ah,
Pests.
those varmints.
Pests, pesky pests. I just called pests pests.
I thought it was a joke. I was gonna skate right over it, but I guess you had to call attention to your own folly. So that's where we're at.
That's how we roll. We're humble.
So you just let did you leave it as like your like sentry?
Yeah,
against
so
the
now,
darkness?
Now it roams my room at night, eating that which displeases me. So that's a fun thing.
Huh, nice. I used to have a spider in my bathroom that he set
I've
up this.
seen many in your bathroom.
I have a lot of bugs.
joke.
I live, that's true. I live with a lot of spiders. I like spiders.
Yeah.
But no, the spider was in my bathroom. I never named him, but
Right.
what he did was he set up this cobweb that went between my soap dispenser and the wall of like the counter wall.
Yeah.
And he set up this big web, and he would catch flies in it and eat them. And also he would eat ants, which I didn't even know spiders did, but fuck yeah. So my whole bathroom, I decided, like, it's better to have a bathroom with one bug in it than a bathroom with like 30 bugs in it. And this motherfucker really tore him apart. Like he had, like I was looking at his web some days, there'd be 6 or 7 bugs like decomposing in there, and he'd be sucking the juices out and stuff. And then one day, the cleaning lady came to our house, and I don't know what happened to my favorite bug, but my favorite spider, but he was gone when I came home, so that was sad.
Welcome to Howdy Neighbor.
In
We're
memoriam.
talking about bugs.
In memoriam. Howdy Neighbor. You think with a name like Howdy Neighbor, we should talk about like...
I was thinking it'd be a really good idea if at some point we get any kind of ad. I think this would be a good thing if we had over 50 regular listeners, which is a very big goal for us.
Right.
But I would love the idea of us interviewing people, even if I'm not even talking about celebrities, anyone.
Right.
Fucking,
Yeah.
I don't care. But we treat them as if they are celebrities.
I agree. I think that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, just ask them where they're from, what they're doing with their
What
life,
they're doing,
how they
what they're-
feel about whatever
And
they're talking about.
we could give them like free plug time, but like they don't have
Oh,
anything
yeah,
to
yeah.
plug, and they're just like,
Yep. But we make them feel
sockets.
special. We
Yeah.
will, one by one, cure America of its assorted mental illnesses.
yeah,
Because we will be there to make them feel wanted. And
we're your therapy advice podcast with Howdy
Yeah.
Neighbor with Ken and Taylor.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Please go to a professional, seek professional help.
Yeah.
Please, God.
You're honestly, I mean, you're just going to kill yourself. I'm just
Yeah.
going to throw it out there. You're just
Yeah.
going to immediately...
You don't want
just,
us being
and
the
not
voice
like
in
you're
your
not
ear.
gonna play around with it. You're gonna be like, well, that was pretty terrible. Maybe I'll take some pills. No, you're gonna like immediately shoot yourself with
Yeah.
a giant big.
If
gun.
you're if you're still listening at this point, it's been 52 minutes. If you're still listening at this point, congratulations on not already committing some sort of self-harm.
Yeah, honestly,
act.
you deserve a medal.
Really good
Here's another fun thing.
Yeah,
If you are listening to this point, and again,
good work again.
if you are listening to this point, please feel free to send questions or comments, or really just about anything. Maybe your spam email. I don't know. If you're trying to sign up for some weird, sketchy porn site and you need an email that's legit, but you don't want to use your own, use this one. It's all lowercase, a bare minimum production at gmail.com. Bear spelled BEAR.
Like the animal.
We're fucking stupid.
We're dum-dums.
And so just do that. Yeah. And then if
Perfect.
you have any work, taylorartfilm at gmail.com, please send it to me. Please. So yeah, that's it. Send your questions and comments our way.
And your porn newsletters and your newsletters and your Domino's pizza offers. That one's not a joke. Please do send me those Domino's pizza offers. I do
We are
love
very
those.
okay with that.
I-
We have coupons.
did I tell you?
For, like,
Hang on.
AdamandEve.com.
I know
I'll use those.
I know we're wrapping up, but I would like to tell real quick about my day yesterday, which was great. I listened to this other
I don't
pod.
think we have to wrap up at this point. We're
Oh.
in it. We're in it. We can keep
Okay.
going.
I thought you were saying. I thought you were winding
No.
down.
I was just throwing that out there.
Oh,
In
good.
the middle of the fucking podcast.
No, that's
for everyone
perfect. No,
listens
that's
to.
I love that. I love that idea of having us do all our plugs in the middle. That's good. That's not a bad way to
Just
make
take
sure
'em
no
by
one hears
surprise.
them. Right,
Yeah.
exactly. I yesterday what I did, and this is here's me describing a good day. All right, this will be
Okay.
fun. This will be fun. I woke up at 2 p.m. because I'd been awake till 5 a.m. the
I
night
woke up
before.
at about 11, and I
Right.
went to bed at 5, so it's
Right.
real healthy.
Yeah, this is yesterday. By the way, for me,
Okay.
I woke up at 2 p.m. I rolled out of bed, didn't shower, I peed, so that was good. I didn't I did a golden shower. I didn't shower.
Right.
I didn't pee on myself.
I think golden
Hang on.
shower implies that you peed on yourself.
No,
which
I peed on-
honestly
I might have.
is still probably a possibility.
Yeah, I probably did golden shower myself just a little,
Got
just
it,
my
yeah.
feet.
Right.
Brushed my teeth, put my contacts in and everything. My whole family's gone. They've left the house, which is, it's a plus. That's a
Right,
good day, right?
That's a
Home
good
alone.
day.
That's
I
a
think
good
for
day.
for most people our age, I think
Yeah.
that's generally a big plus.
Now here's what I did. I ordered a Domino's pizza. I had a free Domino's pizza because I'm a loyalty rewards member. This is good. This is good. And then I cried alone in my room for 2 hours.
Yep, you sound pretty parallel to me, except I don't eat food, so...
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, we're on the same... That's why me and Kanan are same wavelength.
Save
Fun
wavelength.
fact, did you know men are more likely to kind of hit the gas dispenser against the holder for it after, putting gas in their car.
Oh, like tap it off to make sure all the...
Yeah, to make sure all the drips come out.
Because they're used to shaking their dicks.
To do it than women, which is interesting.
Because they're used to shaking their dicks off when they pee. I understand
also,
that.
another fun fact, I have to imagine that for women really adopted the whole twerking thing, I'd have to say. But I have to think that men would have been much more naturally gifted
inclined. Yeah. Oh, because of the helicoptering. I see.
Well, also just because, I don't know about you, but you have to kind of give one of those, like, kind of multi-thrust things to get all the dick out, all the pee out of your willy.
Do you... I don't. Do you? That's uh-oh.
I don't shake, but I'll, like, I'll go up, down.
I'll go up, down, up, down. Yeah. I'll do, like, calf lifts. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't fucking Nicki Minaj it.
I was going to say. Right.
Yeah, no.
No.
But I think with those natural Kegels and whatnot, we'd be men would be pretty good exotic dancers. Is what I'm going for.
That's all I'm saying. There it is. And you heard it here first, folks.
Yeah. That's actually been a thought on my mind for a while.
Oh, well, here's what's been on my mind for a while.
What?
Contortionists have they probably save a lot of money on coffins. Funny, right? Isn't that some funny observational humor? My eardrums are bleeding.
Giant block of sound waves.
Yeah, my eardrums are bleeding.
Yeah, well, I feel like it's only fair to do that to our viewers as well.
So I agree.
You're not alone in your suffering.
At least, well, I am. We don't have any viewers. Oh man.
Next topic. Let me look at my list. I've actually crumpled my list that said fish and bird food because I was bored, and so now I just have a pile of paper. So our list is gone.
I'm gonna open up. Here's the fun. I'm gonna open up my homepage on Google, and I'm gonna see my Google Chrome, my top visited websites, and we're gonna pick one of these, and then we're gonna find a topic there. Okay. I'll give you the selection. Facebook.
I don't want to talk about the election. Oh, okay, I see.
Funny.
Oh, selection.
Yeah.
Okay,
Facebook.
that was not a fucking joke. I just don't have ears.
Okay, Facebook, Celtics, Gmail, YouTube, the Maximum Fun homepage, which is kind of our...
I feel like going to Facebook is really where we're going to find what we're looking for.
All right, well, we're on Facebook. I'm zooming.
Okay.
What do you want me to just read the top status? Do you want me to read
Read whatever you... don't read advertise. Well, I read whatever you want. Read anything.
I will read... this is sad. That's too sad. Hang on.
Hold on, I want to know what that is now.
It's very sad, I promise.
What is it?
No, I'd rather.
Is it cancer?
Oh no.
Is it AIDS?
Okay, you know what?
Is AIDS back in town?
Not a joke. I lost it. I was gonna read it to you.
Jesus Christ.
Not a joke. I lost it. Here's what I'll read instead. This is a post from a dear friend of mine whose name I'll give them anonymity.
Okay, thanks, Finding Nemo. His name isn't Finding Nemo. His name is just Nemo.
His name is Nemo. That's true. This won't be funny. Whoops. Anyways, it says, anybody want to go see Adrian, Yoga with Adrian on YouTube at Terminal 5 on Saturday, September 9th, and do some yoga with me? $40 tickets. Now, this actually, I think we can make some fun of. Hold on a moment.
Okay. $40 tickets for yoga? Is that what we're talking about?
That's what we're about to talk about, is someone asking someone else to go with them on September 9th, which is like a month and a half away, which, excuse me, like what kind of, how mindful are you that you're planning yoga?
A fucking, like, week event, like week by week.
Right. Do some yoga with me.
Yeah.
$40 ticks. $40 for yoga?
I would pay $40 to go see a movie, much less sit and stare at nothing.
No. I would pay, honestly, $40 to not do yoga. I would pay $40 if I had to do yoga, and I was like, the only way out of this is to pay $40. I would pay $40 and not do yoga.
I agree. Yeah,
all right, well, pretty good. We're good at judging people. I realize this is our strength.
Yeah. Let's just. I think this is the hole we're going to be going down right
Let me
now.
keep scrolling my Facebook.
Okay, I'm going. I don't have that many friends, so a lot.
All right.
It's mostly advertisements and fucking recipes that people are sharing.
Recipes for fucking recipes. Those sound fun. Wink,
yeah,
wink, wink.
What are you gonna make? Oh, it's not even a recipe. It's just a shitty meme.
Oh, that's a bummer. Whoops a doopsa. That's a bummer.
Yeah. How to cook anything recently? Oh, the momentum is
It's flagging.
speeding
I know.
along.
I'm looking for anything in my Facebook is useless because I don't like seeing what other people are doing. I only care about myself. So like my Facebook feed is mostly just stuff that I enjoy, and it's not like,
Yeah.
hey, look at this. This is also I use it for news, which is a problem. But here's another Facebook post by a popular news outlet,
Okay.
and it says Haley Atwell joins Ewan McGregor and Christopher Robin.
Oh yeah, they're making a Christopher Robin movie.
Like from Christopher Robin from Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, it's about him.
That's fucked.
Yeah,
That's
it's
vastly
live action.
fucked.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to see him.
It's a real thing.
I don't want to.
I think it's based off of a book because he was like a real person. I don't know.
Well, hang on. Let's do Kanan and Taylor surf the internet now, real quick.
Okay.
I'm trying to stretch out my legs. I'm in a fucking closet. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah.
All right,
The other
Christopher
day I was
Robin.
sitting in my computer chair and my legs got a little tingly, and I remembered that you can develop blood clots from sitting too long.
Yeah, that's
It's a public service announcement. Everybody.
Christopher Robin, real
don't
question
sit
mark?
down. I'm just going to casual encounters on Craigslist.
Christopher Robin Milne. Christopher Robin Milne was the son of author A.A. Milne. As a child, he was the basis of the character Christopher Robin and his father's Winnie the Pooh stories and 2 books of poems. What the fuck? Christopher Robin's a human being.
Yeah.
That's something I never needed to know, so I shouldn't have Googled.
Yeah, but now you know.
Blast.
It's been quite a while. Looking for a guy who can host tonight or tomorrow in the morning. I love kinky sex and a guy with a big, thick cock.
Are you reading
Enjoy
Craigslist?
spanking, choking, and hair pulling. Pics get a reply. Have a great night, guys.
Reading some Craigslist ads.
Yeah, I think we're immediately done with that.
I think that's over for me too.
Yeah, I don't think I can do any more of that.
No, that's over. Well, Facebook's been fun, but I don't think it's going to be quite the comedy melting pot we're hoping for here.
No, I think we should go back to ourselves, honestly.
Oh, yes, my favorite
that's
topic.
That's what we're good at. I'm stretching.
Oh, good.
I started BoJack Horseman.
Oh, really? That's a good show.
It's one of the few shows where I actually really enjoy the opening intro.
Yeah, I know. It's got really good opening music. I enjoy it very much.
And just like the style of it. Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. That's good.
Good.
Well, we've been going about an hour. I'm feeling...
I think that we've done good. First run, first dip in the pool.
Yeah, we did a thing. I mean, we did it. How many people
it's
can say
done.
they did it? It's done. It has been done.
Yeah, a little
So-
rocky in the beginning.
As we always, our famous... and a little rocky in the middle and a little rocky at the end also. But hey...
But especially rocky in the beginning. It's like a
Yes.
mountain. It's like a big rock.
A big old rock. Got to climb.
Yeah.
It's very rocky.
It's all rocky.
We should do our famous, our famous sign-off.
Of course. How did I forget our famous sign-off?
Our
for
famous-
Howdy Neighbor with Kanan and Taylor.
Our famous sign-off
world famous podcast. How did I
with
forget?
Howdy Neighbor and Kanan and Taylor.
How
How about we just say it at the same time? Because we both know it so well. It's like we've been using it
Okay.
for months.
Let me just look something up real quickly. Hold on. Hold on. I'm just doing something. Okay. I'm ready. I have it here.
You have it. Oh, you have our famous sign-off in front of you. I know it from.
That I do.
I know it from memory, so
Yeah, I know.
this won't be a problem for me. So let's just say it on at the same time, at the same moment. Let's just count
Okay.
down like we always do here at Howdy
All
Neighbor
right.
and Kanan and Taylor. All right, so
Okay.
3, 2,
2,
1. Bye.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood. A neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I've always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please, won't you be my neighbor? Howdy, neighbor.
Yeah.
Bye.